Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we have a question which states that we need to list the members of the set H, which consists of all those x's squares such that x is a member of D4. Now what is D4? If you remember, that is a dihedral group consisting of 8 elements and which depicts the symmetries of a square. Correct? What all elements are there? We have rotation by 0 degree, we have rotation by 90 degree, rotation by 180 degree, rotation by 270 degree, reflection along the horizontal axis, reflection along the vertical axis, reflection along the diagonal, and reflection along the another diagonal. Correct? So this was it. So here we need to determine for this group, if we take elements from this group D4 in both the cases, then K would be which all elements are taken from D4 such that their square becomes identity, and H would be the square of all the elements, right? So we need to determine this. So if we have the Cayley table for this group, it would become very easy for us to determine these two sets. So let's determine these sets with the help of Cayley table. From if you have studied this group in detail, then you can very easily construct its Cayley table. Correct? You can see different playlist on group theory for this construction of Cayley table. Here we wanted to calculate H, which is square of each element. So each element is R0, R90, R180, R270, H, V, D and D dash. Correct? So we have H as the square of each of them. Correct? Now you can look at this table. What is R0 composed with R0? It is R0 only, so you can write it here. What is R90 square? So R90 composed with R90, that is what? It is R180. Correct? So you can write it down here. What is R180 composed with R180? You can write down it as R0. So it is R0. What about this R270? So R270 composed with R270, you can write it down as R180. Similarly, for the other elements, H composed with H is what? It is R0. V composed with V is what? It is again R0. D composed with D is again R0, and this D dash composed with D dash is again R0. So you can write down each of them as R0. So basically in the set we do not have to write the elements repeatedly, so we will take only the unique entries which are R0 and R180. So this becomes your set H. Now in the set K, what we need to determine? We need to determine those elements of D4 such that their square becomes identity. So this part could be very easily accessed from this H part. Why? Because here you see we have obtained many elements when whose square becomes identity. Can you list them all? Yes, you know R square is R0 square is R0, right? R180 square is R0, then H square is R0, then V square is R0, because R0 here is the identity. D square is R0 and D dash square is R0. Correct? So you have how many such elements with you? You have such 6 elements present within this set K. So in this case you obtain both your sets as H and K, and this answers your question. So I hope you understood this question well. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.